Hey guys, welcome back and happy Friday. All right, guys, well, it's Friday and we've had so much Bravo drama happening this week with the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, the Real Housewives of Dubai, and bet your ASS that we will be talking about most of this and hot, messy topics today at 12 p.m. Eastern. In the meantime, though, I want to talk about the fact that Kyle Richards is defending Erika Jayne after calling out Garcelle's son and saying, get the f out of here. And I love the way that Garcelle is handling this because she's not putting up with from anyone. And then also Kathy Hilton is finally addressing which episode she's coming into. So we have a lot to break down. Now, before we jump in, you guys know how this works. If you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so we know after watching this episode, this week's episode, really, of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, that Garcelle is just waiting to rip into Erika Girardi. After Erika told her son, her 14-year-old son, Jax, to get the f out of here, we know that Garcelle, because they're all getting ready to go over to Sutton's house for this mucky tea party, whatever this is. I didn't even know what it was, and I still don't know why she put her table in the mud outside when she has a beautiful, brand new, multi-million-dollar home where she could have just hosted it inside, but that's okay. So getting back to it, we know that Garcelle meets up with Charisse Zampino, who's Will Smith's ex-wife, and she said, listen, I have a lot to say today. I'm going to call out Erika. I had the opportunity at my birthday party when she said some really crazy outlandish shit to my son, but I wanted to catch her in the right frame of mind. So Charisse like, oh, this is happening today. She's like, you're damn right it is. Now they're all sitting down and we're ending off the episode, getting ready to get to the real drama next week. But when they sit down, Garcelle says to Erika, you know, I understand that we were all having a good time at my birthday party. I understand that your liquor level was beyond. Under no circumstances, though, can you disrespect not only a kid, but my kid. She said, I agree and I take full responsibility. And Garcelle said, thank you for that. But although Erika insisted that she wasn't being vicious towards Jack, she admitted that her behavior and commentary to the boys, well, it was downright wrong. She said, I was shit talking and treating the kids like they were adults and I was wrong. So I fully apologize. I also want to say this. It didn't come from a bad place. It wasn't vicious. It was wrong. Now, while Garcelle appreciates Erika's apology, she goes on to note that her Real Housewives of Beverly Hills castmate seems to be acting out due to mixing her medications with her liquor. I think seeing you on the boat in Mexico and seeing you there at my party, that there's got to be a balance here. And she's right. She's like, there's got to be a balance with the medication and the cocktails. Okay, this is what she's telling Erika. And then Kyle chimed in, which she's flip-flopping like no other, and said, well, it's not really that, you know. She said, it's a new medication that makes me sleepy. This is what Erika's saying. And Kyle, who was under fire for laughing about the incident involving Jax, she said, I've known Erika for 7 years and never once have I seen her lose her composure one time. So I think she's allowed a little loop, here, a little loophole. But Garcelle thinks that Kyle chiming in is just absolutely ridiculous. And I agree with her. Even though this is Housewives and this is what happens, you open up the conversation to everyone to chime in. Garcelle's not playing when it comes to her kids. And Kyle wouldn't play either when it comes to her kids. So hold on. Wait a second. This is what I mean by jumping ship. I'm having a conversation with her, and it's not like I'm saying anything bad. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to her. And that's what Garcelle told Kyle. I get what she's saying in this moment. She just needs you to be neutral. And this is what Cherie is agreeing with. Meanwhile, in the cast confessional, Kyle tells the camera that she's happy that Erika's letting loose. Was it wrong for Erika to tell Garcelle's son to F off? 100%. But am I happy that she's letting her hair down and having some fun and not so guarded as she used to be? Absolutely. Okay. Now, back in the scene, Erika admits to having too many sneaky margaritas, which didn't mesh well with all the new medication that not only makes her tired, but also makes her spike. And here's the other thing too. Before I insulted your children, I actually paid them a huge compliment in saying that your younger boys, your twins, were so well-spoken and were not acting like teenagers that wanted to be on their phone and not talking to other guests. They were actually talking, and I thought to myself, that's a real testament to Garcelle. So Erika right now is trying to make sure that she gives Garcelle all of the compliments because she knows Garcelle is waiting on the sideline to rip her head off because you told her kid to get the out of here and he's 14 years old, which Garcelle, rightfully so, is allowed to be upset as a mother. Now, let's get into Kathy Hilton. Kathy Hilton was caught up with, and everyone's been waiting to see when will she be making her season 12 debut. Well, it sounds like she's coming on the July 20th episode. So we'll be seeing Kathy Hilton then. And she said, I don't come on until July 20th. She did confirm that she will be returning to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, which we all knew, considering the fact that the Aspen drama is supposed to be the biggest spike of the season. This is where everything goes down. We can finally put the rumors to bed. Was it the DJ that Kathy popped off on? Was it Sutton's assistant? Was it Kyle Richards and her family? What actually happened behind the scenes? We don't know, but we're so sick of speculating. It's like we're coming up with these conspiracy theories in order to try to figure out what happened. She also confirmed that she'll be at the reunion, and she said, oh yeah, I'll be at the reunion, noting that there was a rumor that was out there saying that she would not show up because Lisa Rinna, I'm sure, is coming with the Rinna receipts in order to bury Kathy Hilton, considering the fact that she's leaked a lot of messages and even claimed that Kathy Hilton is a narcissistic, homophobic racist, which I don't know how she's not getting fined by Bravo for these things that she's saying. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Now, Christian Gray Snow also mentioned on Instagram how Kim had the ability to take on anyone, and, you know, she really killed it on the show. Now, Kathy is kind of confirming, I think Kyle and I can make it happen to bring her back on the show. They have already reached out to her, so don't play with her. You will never win. I think I want to see Kim Richards come back on the show. I just don't want to see it hinder her sobriety. But Kim, I think, would get along great with Garcelle. Kathy gets along great with Garcelle. Garcelle's not taking shit from Kyle or, you know, Erika. Kathy is about to get ran through the mud by Lisa Rinna, and Kyle Richards is watching it, letting it happen. Even though if there was something said and it was that awful, I understand you're on a reality TV show, but you guys just spent how many Christmases not talking to each other? I would handle this behind closed doors. Some things, even though we want them so bad, are not meant for reality TV. I don't want to just give you my opinion, guys. I want to ask what your thoughts are about all of this. What do you think about the flip-flopping on Kyle's side and giving her a pass, giving Erika a pass because she's finally letting her hair down? And are you guys excited for a Kathy Hilton return on July 20th? I have an idea in my head that going into the next season, the only reason Kathy, or only way Kathy might return, is if they do bring back Kim Richards, which Kim, I'm sure, will rip apart Lisa Rinna, and I'm here for every bit of it. I feel like no one goes in on Rinna. Rinna's always safe, like almost like she's protected, and I don't get it. I don't want to see people just gang up on her and attack her, but I think if you're going to go in on all of these other people, call her a homophobic, racist narcissist, go in on Garcelle and put out this crazy social media thing, you know, where you are not only attacking her, but attacking the Real Housewives of Dubai, attacking Sutton, then you're fair game. So cueing Kim Richards, go ahead, comment below, let me know your opinions. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And in less than an hour, we are going live for Hot Messy Topics. I love you guys, and we'll see you so very soon. Bye, guys.